It's a good thing that many schools decided to cancel to err on the side of caution because unfortunately snow isn't as hard to navigate in as icy conditions, which is basically what we're dealing with more of a mixed precipitation. It's coming down. At times it's like sleet. Sometimes you've got that Graupel, and just to let you know what Graupel is, think about Dippin' Dots, that ice cream. Instead of having icy balls or pellets, you're talking about snow pellets. And these pellets, known as Graupel, form whenever snowflakes that are falling end up having super cold water droplets freeze on them. And then they come down to the surface, and the way you know it's Graupel is you can actually kind of push it and it'll fall apart. So that's what a lot of people have been reporting. Will there be enough to make a snowman by morning? Doubtful. Most of this doesn't accumulate the same way that snow does. It's that light and fluffy stuff that you would hope for. There will be some on the back end, but more than likely we're just going to be dealing with a mix of sleet, snow, Graupel, which could accumulate up to about a ½ inch in the hill country. The back end is going to be pretty sparse, up to 1.5 inches I-35 points east. And the one area that I think could see an enhancement is Fayette County. In fact, the Weather Prediction Center just put out a special advisory saying mixed precipitation will increase. Fayette County points toward the coast as we head through the nighttime hours. We're down to 29 degrees. Our high was only 33. Here's a look at radar. The darker blues are the more intense bands of precipitation. We're talking Lockhart to Bastrop, up toward Lincoln, Giddings, down toward LaGrange. Much less as you head farther toward the west. So the biggest concerns for me are going to be any of the elevated roadways, any spots that are untreated, and with the heavier precipitation going on from Bastrop to Smithville, Round Top, LaGrange, Schulenburg, Flatonia, please use caution if you do have to be on the road. Okay, so let's talk about the latest projections for how much more we could see. This area of low pressure that's down on the coastline is going to eventually pivot off toward the north and east. We've already seen a whole lot of reports of mixed precipitation that will continue. We've got winter storm warnings in pink, winter weather advisories in purple. Bottom line, dangerous travel, hazardous conditions expected, and this is going to be an epic storm as you head farther east. We also have the cold weather advisories to contend with. So continuing toward 1 a.m., we're watching as there are still periods of mixed precipitation and or snow, heavy at times. I think the back edge is probably going to be moving through between about 2:30 and 5:30 in the morning. So about 5 a.m. for Austin could be the last of whatever is flying, probably some snowflakes. And by about 7:30 sunrise, we're done. And after that, skies clear and we've got sunshine with a high of 39 degrees. Then we have a refreeze, so anything that doesn't melt will still be out there. Potential for additional accumulation, and I really don't even know if we'll get quite that much because of the fact that we've got this mix around. Maybe 1 inch, maybe 2 inches. Overall, the rest of the forecast is looking much nicer. We've even got some 60s with rain this upcoming weekend.